just need some water to relax. Going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. What? Time's frozen?
What? Time's frozen? What? Time's frozen?
What?
Time's frozen?
What? Time's
Time's frozen?
That's really weird. Maybe I should check the stocks again. Yep, still down. Yep, still down. I wonder if this stock has any idea that it can go the other way. I know what I'll do. I'll just buy more. Well, from what I'm seeing, everyone says buy the dip. I'll just buy the dip. Speaking of buy the dip, do you remember when Drake said, we want the chips with the dip? We want the chips with the dip. At some point, I would like a chip with this dip. I mean, how long we dipping for? We're like Diplo. I'll just buy the dip. I'll buy the dip. I'll just buy the dip. I'll just buy the dip. So, I just bought the dip. I just bought more of the dip. I really feel like I am buying all of the dip at this point. It's all I do. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Nonetheless, I'm buying the dip. I hope this comes through. Oh my gosh. How long before it squeezes? Let's check. This squeeze could take a week or a year. This squeeze could take a week or a year. So, as funny as it sounds, that's almost what my day is like dealing with the AMC stock. I absolutely love AMC. It's fun. I playfully say, I don't really mean it, but I playfully say I'm almost borderline obsessed with the stock. Again, that's playful, but I love to check my phone. I'm constantly checking the stock. I just got to where I stopped checking it on weekends. I know it doesn't move. The market's closed on weekends. I would still check it. It's almost a routine check now, like you check Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. Now it's my Ameritrade. It's funny. I've noticed that this stock, this AMC stock, has really created an online community. And I think that's one of the coolest things. I don't know if GameStop did this because I'm not a part of GameStop. I wasn't a part of GameStop. But maybe it did that. Maybe there was camaraderie in that stock. But I really see that in AMC. It's like you're a part of something. I think that's really neat. I don't know how many stocks people rally behind and then support each other. You know, I see this Doge coin all the time. You know, Doge. But right now, they hit a huge spike recently. And I see on Twitter, like, people are like, all you suckers that missed out at this point, like, oh, they're almost bashing each other. Like, if you weren't in it from the very beginning, in that low entry point, it's like you're not part of the group. And it's like if you didn't get in on that low entry point and you didn't ride it as long as some people's been riding it, it's like they don't respect you or value your participation in the stock. As where it's so different with AMC, whether you bought when it was $3, whether you bought when it was $14, everyone's cheering along with you. Everyone's supporting you. If you're buying a stock or you're buying $10,000 worth of the stock, people are supporting you. And it's really cool to see that online community. We know that there's enough money to go around for everyone that owns that stock, and it really feels like you're a part of something. So I think that's the coolest part about the AMC stock. Now I get it. GameStop might be that same way. And there could be other stocks that are this exact same way where everyone's supportive, everyone's a cohesive part of the group. It's really cool. People are making real careers off of making videos about AMC. Like Trey Trades. That kid is amazing. I mean, he's amazing. And he's built a huge YouTube and Twitter following off of this stock alone. He should make enough money on this YouTube gig. I wonder something. I wonder, hey Trey, are you going to make more money on the squeeze of AMC, or did you make more money making content for AMC? That would be a fun guess. That would be a fun comparison. All his, YouTube ad money, the super chats that he gets paid for, any other paywall he has, if he adds up all that versus the amount of money that he's going to make from the squeeze, I'd like to see how much he made on that versus just the squeeze of the stock. I bet it's closer than you think. And not that I felt like I have to clarify, because I don't feel like I have to clarify, but I'm supportive of Trey. I'm a fan of Trey's. I'm an ape. I follow Trey's videos every time he puts them out. My wife watches his videos that he does during the day when he does the bell to bells while she's at work. He's at her office. She's listening to it from bell to bell. That's pretty cool that he does that. We're fans of him. So first and foremost. So when I brought up how much he's making, I'm just curious. I think that what AMC has allowed for some people to do is become entrepreneurs as well as day traders. And I think Trey has done this better than anyone that I'm aware of. Trey has a massive following. He's sharp as a tack and kind of cool to watch. I mean, he seems like a really cool dude. I live in Oklahoma, Northeast Oklahoma. Right now, he's stationed in Fort Sill, Oklahoma, so down in Lawton. Trey, I've reached out a couple times to offer to buy you coffee or have lunch with you. You are an internet celebrity at this point, so I get ignored. So let me know what you think. What do you think of this squeeze? Do you see it happening sooner than later? I really believe that this squeeze could take a year to happen. I don't think this is going to be quick. I don't think it's going to make anyone a fast millionaire. I do believe it'll make people a millionaire overnight when the squeeze happens. I don't think that squeeze is going to happen tomorrow. I believe we'll be sitting on this for at least a year, but I've got patient money. One thing that Trey constantly says is make sure that you're investing and playing with money that you can afford to play with. Make sure you're not spending money needed for bills and rent and life. Make sure that anything that you're dumping into the stock is extra, stuff that you can afford to lose. If this went south and you lost every penny that was invested into this stock, make sure that you're comfortable with that. And that's, I think, the most important thing, because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving any advice. I don't know what I'm doing. When I said I'm a big fan of Trey, I mean I follow him blindly. And I'm sure if he heard me say that, he would be cringed, because he'd be like, man, don't follow me blindly. Do your own research. I don't even know where to go to get the research. I just like your cadence, and you speak very confidently, so I buy into what you're saying. And so far, what you're saying and other people in your field making videos and producing this is spot on. It's not like you're the only guy on the internet saying that AMC is a good bet, and then everyone else is saying it's crazy to get out. It's just going right along with everybody else. So I mean, I'm just following blindly, and so far it's paying off. I believe that the squeeze will happen. I think when all's said and done, I'll make money the lazy way. But it's not really lazy way. I've watched countless hours of Trey's videos. I've read countless tweets of Trey's tweets. and other people that he retweets, and then I'll dig into their. So I guess I am doing research, just the internet version. I'm not crunching numbers and looking at scales and maps and charts because I don't understand that. But I do understand the tweets, and I do understand how to watch and listen to their videos. So do what works for you. That's working for me, but I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be part of it. But I wanted to show you what it's like being me during this AMC squeeze.